we gotta talk about that massive bowl cut sized reveal at the end of Stranger Things 5 episode 4, because I'm still fueled by the hype moments and aura. This shit really means something to me, because I know I'm not the only one who was asking the same question. And thankfully, the Duffer Brothers gave us a nice, clear, coherent answer on what exactly happened in that massive reveal and what it all truly means. Because I think it just finished one of the best character arcs in Stranger Things history. Either way, me and you know what we gotta do. We gotta talk about it.
Hello? This video is gonna have spoilers in it. I'm gonna give you this warning because there's gonna be spoilers. 3, 2, 1.
And the big bowl cut size elephant in the room has finally been addressed on a couple of different fronts. Starting with the fact that yes, Will Byers has powers, kind of. As we get that aura-filled scene, this gotta be the only man with a bowl cut with this amount of aura. Inhale it as he wipes the blood off his nose, saying slime, in the same manner that Eleven would when she uses her powers. But this begged a question that I know I wasn't the only one that had. Did this man just manifest his own powers? Has he always had powers? Did Vecna give him powers? Well, thankfully the Duffer Brothers gave us a straight answer. Because thanks to an interview with Variety, the Duffer Brothers revealed that Will doesn't have the same powers as Vecna and Eleven, in the sense that they actually have those powers and were born with those powers. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure they're the only two that were naturally born with their psychokinetic abilities. But it all has to do with the fact that he's still stuck in Vecna's hive mind, and he's able to access Vecna's powers through this hive mind, so it's kind of like a double reverse Uno card. Will, walk him down wise, really said this is a two-way communication street, you know that, right? And I'm giving you and all your Demogorgons a cold call. And Matt Duffer even went into more detail, saying that he taps into the hive mind and he can manipulate anything within the hive. You'll see how far he can take it as you continue to watch, but that's how he's able to manipulate the monsters. So he can't open a door because the door is not a part of the hive mind. Ross Duffer revealed that they've been wanting to give him powers this season for the longest time, and then decided to talk about how he's able to do it now, why he's able to do it now. Some of it is mythology based in terms of the hive mind's closer than it's ever been for him, but the main thing we're talking about here is how Will himself has changed. Throughout the other seasons, he's been a little more fearful than all the others. He hasn't been a leader. He hasn't accepted himself in the way that some of our other characters have. They also revealed that they had a darker version of Will getting his powers in season 2. He was connected to Vecna. He could see what he saw, but he didn't realize that at the time. He wasn't able to tap into it in a way and use it against Vecna. That's something he doesn't learn until this season. It took us a while to build there, but it was something we always intended to do. The details of it were rough until we started working on it. And it's all proximity based, so as long as he's close to the hive mind, he can use these powers. And now it makes a whole lot of sense why the Duffer Brothers recommended watching season 2 episode 4 and season 2 episode 6, when Will first gets flayed and we see he's fading in and out of the hive mind, feeling the same pain that they all feel, and also drawing the tunnels underneath Hawkins. Don't forget, we had Demogorgon vision in season 2. He just didn't realize it was the Demodogs or the Demogorgons at first. And what I love about this is that it brings this series full circle. From the moment that Will was taken in season 1 and Vecna used him as his first test subject, essentially, Will was really just his test dummy, which he reveals to him in this scene. He just really wanted to see if he can get his powers to work outside of the Upside Down, so he picked the most fragile mind he could find. So Will was never special in Vecna's eyes. He was just easy to get into and manipulate. And that's why he goes after new kids and leaves Will there, because he's like, listen, these new kids are like clay and I can mold them whichever way I want in my world. Welcome to Vecna Island. But what I love is it was all thanks to that beautiful conversation that he had with Robin, which felt like this season's version of the bathroom scene from season 3. This is like some of my favorite things in Stranger Things, because it's Robin coming out to Steve and he's like super accepting of it in a time where it probably wouldn't be. Now, I know it wouldn't be. And it's really in these small character moments that make this show special, because when she tells Will her queer story and how she looked back at old 8mm childhood memories and realized that this is always who she's been, and she felt like herself finally, and she felt like she could fly, and Will using that conversation to tap into his own little 8mm memories with, of course, the beautiful little moments of the first time him and Mike were friends, who he clearly has more than just friends feelings for, but also everyone else in his life, his mom, his brother, and that little shot we get of him running around in his Will the Wise outfit as a kid as we cut to black and Will realizes his full potential. He's always been a survivor, and he's always been stronger than he himself realizes. This is also just a beautiful message for all of you out there. Don't be ashamed of who you truly are. Be yourself, because you're your own unique special person. The less afraid you are to be yourself, the more you're gonna find other people that are just like you. And also, you can tap into